Good afternoon, good morning. This is Mark Johnson from Loyalty360. Hope everyone's happy, safe, and well. Want to welcome you to our preview series for the 2026 Loyalty360 Award Finalist. This is your inside look at the brands shaping the future of customer loyalty, who will present on stage at Loyalty Expo 2026, and where the attendee votes determine the final placement and live recognition at the Loyalty360 Awards Ceremony. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Bradley Pierson. He's a Senior Manager of Global Loyalty Marketing at Resideo. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us, Bradley. How are you?
I'm doing great. I appreciate the time. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Resideo was recently announced as an award finalist in the B2B Customer Loyalty category for the 2026 Loyalty360 Awards. Bradley, for those who may not be familiar with Resideo, can you start by giving us a brief overview of the company, what you guys do, how you do it, and the competitive landscape that you operate in?
Yeah, absolutely. But first, thanks so much for the potential nomination. We're really excited. We've worked really hard over the last 5, 6, going on 7 years to hopefully make the best type of loyalty program we can for our customers. But Resideo ultimately is a global leader in home comfort, security, and energy solutions with brands people know and trust like Honeywell Home, First Alert. At our core, our purpose is pretty simple. We protect what matters most. And that really comes to life through kind of the professions and the professionals we serve across our distributors, our security dealers, and our contractors. Those are the ones who ultimately bring our products to life and into homes. So while I know that we make really, really great products, I think the thing that sets us apart ultimately is the relationships we've been able to build over the course of decades with comfort contractors and security dealers.
When you look at customer loyalty, what does customer loyalty mean to you personally and to Resideo as an organization, especially within your industry?
So, like I said, we operate in the HVAC and security industries, connected homes, all of which are evolving pretty quickly. There's high expectations on both sides, right? With our professionals and ultimately our homeowners. I think ultimately it's about helping our customers grow their business. I try to look at loyalty from the perspective of helping customers succeed, and I think when you all the things that you want in loyalty, whether it's retention or value, all of those things are byproducts of ultimately taking care of the customer and making sure that we're helping them do the things that make them successful. And that's the piece that we're really trying to focus on is how do we make our customers successful in what we're doing, reduce overhead, give them, products or rewards that are meaningful to them and that can help them grow their business. I think if we do those things and really help them succeed, all the other pieces that a loyalty program might look at to measure comes pretty instinctively or off of that one piece. So that's what we focus on.
What inspired your approach, actually the interest in improving your customer loyalty program, your B2B program, and what were your goals when you set out? What were you hoping to achieve?
I think that goalpost moves every year, and I think rightfully so. It's been an uphill battle for us for, like I said, the past 6 or 7 years. I've been doing this, from infrastructure problems to not having the right assortment of products for our customers to choose from making it a really unintuitive experience. So we've gone through a lot, and I think as we looked at this particular year. After really kind of resetting our foundation, the biggest pieces was how do we make things easier for our customers to do? And then ultimately, how do we give them a better experience in terms of the rewards that we're providing? One of the biggest keys and takeaways that our customers love about our programs, and this is our pros, our comfort contractors, and our security dealers, is something that's called a product certificate. It's very simply, a certificate that says, hey, you can go use this $100 to go get product. And how that helps them, it helps reduce a ton of overhead that they have. These guys have massive jobs, whether it's in the commercial space or the residential space. They can use these product certificates to lower the cost of their actual jobs. But the problem is it was a really antiquated process. And we said, how can we go about making this easier, especially nowadays when you have a lot of tools and technologies out there that can help you. And what you'll learn later is we've really found a way to leverage AI to help us there. The other piece was truly finding a rewards partner that could provide true value in our reward shop that our customers would want to continue to drive back to. So it was really between those two factors that we needed to, we knew this year we needed to make a difference.
How has your approach to B2B customer loyalty enhanced the experience for your partners and the program participants? And what impact has it led to engagement, retention, and long-term value?
Yeah, so I think it kind of goes back to that first question too, is continuing to find ways to make things, help them succeed, make things easier for them, so that all of those things that you would measure within a loyalty program are really byproducts. So like I said, we focused on two major things: redemption and the experience. We've utilized AI to digitize a lot of our processes. Customers aren't having to print certificates or call up on the phone to our operations side to track down actual certificates and take those somewhere and say, hey, here's this piece of paper. What we've done is we've removed all of that complexity and said, how do we make this experience super easy for a contractor to utilize a product certificate, get it over to a distributor, and get free product? So what this has ultimately done, it's reduced massive amounts of manualized labor. So something that may take anywhere between 4 to 8 weeks to do is probably less than a week, and that's continuing to decrease. We've seen massive increases in the utilization of our product certificates just in the first quarter, over 169% increase. We've seen about a 25% decrease in manualized labor. And then additional redemptions have gone up in the double digits. I think last time I checked, it was around 50 or 60%. So leveraging AI to help us with the product certificate process, and then ultimately bringing to the fold an actual redemption catalog that's truly inspiring, that provides things like travel to our customers when they want to go to our events like Connect or Connect Express. Events like Lakers tickets, like we were talking about, or actually, other pieces like maybe they need laptops or cell phones for their business. All of those things are there at the touch of a button, but our customers are truly involved in reducing the cost of their labor. And we see that significantly. About 80% of all the rewards that are utilized are towards product certificates. So making that an easier process just made a ton of sense.
When you look at the presentation at the conference coming up, what can attendees expect to learn from your presentation, and what key takeaways can they apply to their own teams and to their own customer loyalty programs?
I hope that in what we share is that if you can stay focused on improving your customer experience and helping them be successful in what they're doing, and taking the time to learn that, then they can directly improve, well, like we did, improve our loyalty program based off of that feedback. We'll share like how we've identified friction points. We'll share how we've leveraged AI in the tools that we've created to make processes a little bit easier. I think innovation, I know AI is a buzzword, but man, it's been around so much. And if you look into what's happening there, it is no longer a buzzword. It is a true tool that can help you in so many different ways. And you have to be innovative, and you have to be willing to play with these new tools, because I think the more and more you do, the more and more you're going to find really, really innovative solutions that are not only going to help you as a business owner or a loyalty program owner, but more importantly, creating an overall experience that is second to none. And I think we've been able to do that. And hopefully with what we share, they can learn how we did some of those things. And I think it's just the beginning. I said one time earlier, the goalpost moves. I already see how we want to move it for 2027 and beyond. So I'm really excited what we've been able to accomplish. And I think we're going to be able to do a lot more in the next couple of years.
Bradley, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us today. It was great learning more about your upcoming presentation. We can't wait to hear more from you at the Loyalty Expo virtual session on April 28th, and then seeing you in person at the awards ceremony in May.
I appreciate the time, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in Orlando.
Listeners, make sure you visit our website today and learn more about the Loyalty Expo, and register now so you don't miss out on the expert sessions pertaining to customer channel and brand loyalty and the great networking. It's the best customer loyalty conference in the world, and looking forward to having you there. Thanks.